Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. It is currently 9:43 a.m. on January 22nd, 2026. It's 8 degrees Fahrenheit and windy outside, but it's like negative 25, 30 degrees below zero in the state of Minnesota. Well, at least in the cities. All praise is due to the Most High God. We are what we are here today. It's a blessing. It truly is, especially considering, everything. My prayers and thoughts are going out into the world today for our brothers and sisters out there that are being illegally detained and kidnapped and disappeared into thin air sometimes. No matter what the crime a person has committed, people still, there are laws, where people don't have to be abused or beat up or mistreated or dehumanized because they've broken the law. Being a black person in this country, it's an all too familiar story. A brother gets pulled over, maybe he ain't got no license, maybe he's driving drunk, maybe he got a little bit of, drugs on him or something like that, or maybe he has a warrant and he gets beat the fuck up by law enforcement, and we don't stand for that. We don't stand for that. That's illegal. First of all, it's illegal, but it's inhumane and it's cruel, and it shows the true ugliness that still exists in this world. So, yeah, my thoughts and prayers are going out to people this morning. I'm seeing news reports about children, 5-year-olds being detained by ICE. Come on now. Where's the humanity here? It really comes down to the mindset of the leadership in this country, in this world, but in this country really. And I know a lot of y'all out there, y'all hate when I start talking about politics and things that are going on in the world. Some of you do, not a lot. I'm not going to say a lot of y'all, but some of you do. And if some of you do, who fucking cares? I don't. Because I understand the importance of these conversations. These are not conversations that I just have when I come online. These are the conversations that I have with my friends, my family, strangers at times, in my everyday life. These are topics that need to be discussed, dissected. You know what I'm saying? Reconsidered. Because if we're not talking about it, then we're not talking about it. Some of y'all come around these channels just because you want to see who's cheating on your dumb ass. Okay? You want to come around these channels because you want to know, did somebody steal your money? Did somebody steal your inheritance? That's fair. Some of y'all come around these here channels because you look for community. You look for a safe space. And this is what this is about. But I'm going to get back to the other people, because these same people that want to know, who's cheating on them, what the karmic is doing, somebody steal their inheritance, who's stalking them, these kinds of things. What good is that information if you're still unsafe in the world? What good is getting your inheritance if you can't even afford to live after getting the shit? You know what I'm saying? The most difficult part about being in this world today, for me anyway, is the total lack of compassion and humanity for people. The total disregard of what other people are going through. We live in a world now where two wrongs make a right these days, obviously. Nobody considers their actions. And if they do consider their actions, they're looking for a very specific, at times it seems very negative response, reaction out of people. Even if it makes things worse for everybody else. So today, if you can, I was listening to scripture last night while I was on my way to sleep, and Psalm 7 and 18 stuck out to me, so maybe you should check them out. I'm not going to read them here. But Psalm 7 and 18 if you're looking for a little bit of scripture in your life this morning, okay? Thank you to all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, and OGs to the channel, my A1 Day ones. I love you very much. Savage Appleseed family members, we're doing the giveaway today. I figured out what deck I am going to send you. This is one of my favorite decks by Sassy. Okay, we're gonna promote small businesses here. SassyLux3333.com, or you can click the link in the bottom of the description box to visit her Etsy shop to get 25% off tarot cards and oracle cards. Okay. But it's the Divine Lessons deck, okay? The Role of the Karmic, one of my favorite decks. I love to use this deck. I'll be giving this deck away to a winner, and I'll also be giving away a free reading. If you have ordered if you have ordered a personal reading from me, you should, within the general turnaround time. I'll be sending one or two out today, a couple of them out today. If you would like a personal reading, please email me at thespiritualsavage@outlook.com, and we'll get you on the docket, the books. Thank you to the archangels, guardian angels, hidden helpers, those people, and the divine ancestors as well. You guys gotta excuse me this morning. I just is anybody else feeling this really kind of, I don't know, draining? I just feel drained. I don't know. I know I'm going through my own personal transformation here. And it feels good, but it's tiring, okay? It also, too, with everything else, school is hard. But if you want to go back to school late in life, if you want to pick up a trade, if you want to learn a new skill, you want to get a degree, you may want to take a certificate class. I encourage people to do that, but just know it's work. So yeah. So anyway, look out for the results of the drawing later. And without further ado, let's get on to this reading. I keep catching 704. So Charlotte, North Carolina could be significant. Again, I don't know why I keep catching it, okay? Let's see what we got in the general collective energy here. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so that I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I'd like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. I'd also like to do a return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Thank you to anybody who's made any type of financial contributions to my channel, whether that's through PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Thanks. I appreciate you, and I pray that you get that back 10,000 times fold, okay? Let's see. We got the Queen of Wands out here. We got the Knight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. You might be be receiving a sign of this, a divine sign, something that maybe you've been considering, you've been thinking about, maybe something that you've been planning. Now is the right time to do it. Didn't I just say something like that? Now's the right time to do it. Okay, plant those seeds, start this project, get it up and going. Okay, now is the right time. Destiny is working in your favor. Time is working in your favor. The planets are aligned, as people say. It's time to, now's the time. Stop sitting on those plans. What else you want the collective to know? Nine of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Swords. Tower. Very interesting here. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands. If flipped around in the reverse. Clarify the Eight of Wands in the reverse, please. Oh, wow. As soon as this card flipped over, that confirmation here. We got the King of Wands here. Clarify the King of Wands, please. Ace of Swords. So we got this Nine of Pentacles here, which talks about being single, self-sufficient, independent, and on your own. You don't need anybody. You can do it alone. We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, though, which talks about lack of moving forward, stopping, stagnancy. But it's not even really a stagnant energy. It's more of pushback, receiving pushback. Thank you, Holy Spirit. From a King of Wands. And with the Ace of Swords out here, Spirit says that's the truth. King and Queen of Wands out here, this could be your significant other. This could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or, take this as it resonates, please. This is somebody that you work with. You all could be in the same field, the same industry. You could work at the same company. You could do the same kind of thing here. Yeah. This person has been holding you back. Yeah, there we go. Emperor, right fucking there. There's a man that you know, that you work with. Oh, okay, let me just put it to you like this. It could be a man that you work with, a man that you know. I don't know. It's, you know, we got the Three of Pentacles out here, but the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles to the Emperor to the Seven of Cups. You don't even, like, he's working, he's using other people here, working with other people. It's cloaked. Okay, this person is cloaked, but he's using other people to hold you back. And this could be, again, from moving forward, stopping you from moving forward, or stopping you from being single, self-sufficient, independent, and on your own. Independent. The King and Queen of Wands are people that are natural born leaders, okay? I did see the Six of Wands when I was flipping through the deck. That caught my eye. This could be about receiving public praise and public accolades. This man, I feel like, is somebody that is popular, you know, at work, or, you know, whatever you do. You know, you could work, like I said, at a company, a business. You'd be an independent contractor. You can own your own business. You could do things on social media with that Six of Wands out here. Somebody here, this man, and some people, this Three of Pentacles, these fucking scabs, are doing things to stall your money, and to hold you in a stagnant place, okay? They fucking with your money. Being that the Eight of Wands is here, there might have been a period where there was some rapid takeoff with your, as far as your financial growth is concerned. They stopped that. They put an end to that. And what they didn't put an end to it, they slowed it down drastically, okay? It's a man. The name Austin could be significant. It's a man. The name Austin is significant, whether it be Austin, Texas, Austin, Minnesota. The name Austin, okay, is significant. Him and some people have been working behind the scenes, cloaking themselves, you know, under an illusion. Yeah. justice. A crime could be being committed, especially following with the Eight of Swords. What they've done here is illegal. Okay? Let's see. They've done something illegal that's jail worthy. Okay? Or something extremely unfair. What's the Eight of Swords? Justice in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. So we got Libra, we got Aquarius out here. Let me get another card, please. The Eight of Swords could also represent you, especially with the blindfold. You're blinded to why you are trapped, why you're stuck. Because the Eight of Swords can also talk about being in an imprisonment here. But it also talks about being in a self-imposed imprisonment as well. So I'll break it down to you in a couple of different ways here. So pay attention. Let's get another card out here, please. Yeah, King of Pentacles. King and Queen of Pentacles could be a man, could be a woman also involved. The King and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse represent corrupted people, okay? People who also, too, will do anything for money. All they care about is money. All they care about is how people see them, okay? Something is a... I just got God bumps. Damn. Damn, Gina. Something is aligning for you. The cards are in your favor. It's time for you to take some type of action here. I'm going to get to it. I can't make it up. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Pop, 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 pop. We got Libra, we got Aquarius, okay? As far as the signs are concerned, these people, okay? Yeah. That are scared of who you are. You give them pressure here. They know they can't compete with you. They don't compare. And so this is why they've done everything that they can do to stop you. They cannot compete where they don't compare. These jealous, ignorant bitches. A man and a woman, or, you know how this goes. You know, but it's a masculine, feminine energy. They could be a couple. But they're definitely friends. Okay? Definitely friends. These people are very flashy. Not flashy like, I don't know. You know, you're not walking around with like all these gold chains and things like that. No, I'm not saying that. But these people are, you know, all about the aesthetic, what they have. These people pride themselves on having money, having nice things. One more for the Two of Cups. They've come together. Yeah. The Page of Wands. Give me another card, please. Again, they have been speaking. They have been talking a bunch of shit. The Page of Wands in the reverse talks about people speaking poorly about somebody. Yeah, at your job, to make you lose your job, to make you lose money. You got people at your job fucking with you. They got people working, literally working against you. So they've got other people involved based upon maybe what they've been saying. This is happening at your job, okay? You could do some type of work. Listen, we got the Hierophant right here in the reverse. And then we got the World in the reverse. It's like a constant flow of these ignorant, stupid, dumbass people doing the same dumbass shit constantly fucking with you. Now, you could work online. You could work online. The world represents the internet. But this just reminds me of a very group of low vibrational people just fucking with you all the time because you got that glow. Okay? You got that glow. T-shirt will be available soon if you'd like to purchase it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a group of people here. A little cult, a little coven. A little coven. These people know they be doing the most, don't they? Always worried about the little guy. Because you're not really little. You're big. Okay? David and Goliath energy. let me get the tower here. Tell me about this tower. These people could actually, there could be something that they've done illegal to make them to get them to go to jail. You know, stalking is illegal. All cyberbullying is illegal too. And if they've been doing anything to maybe mess with your money, as far as like messing with your email, messing with your bank account, things like that, they could definitely go to jail for that. But you know, I'm really picking up on now is that this person is slick. Yeah, they're trying to block your stability here. Okay, they're trying to stop your stability, keep you stuck and stagnant. Your stability. Okay. Yeah, those two people in that picture. Tower. So there's two people that are leading this kind of coup against you, okay? So these people have been talking poorly about you. A lot of us are used to that, you know. Let them talk. Let them say what the fuck they, because they're just jealous. They're jealous. They're obsessed with you. They feel small. They feel little. They're very toxic. Again, man and a woman. Can't make it up. They're very toxic here. They're obsessed with winning. They're obsessed with winning, being in front of people. Always they're taking first place. They're obsessed with this. Because without this, they're nobody. That's what I just heard. You know what a lot of people do? You know, so just for FYI, okay? So, especially when you come online for social, you know, and see, I you know, sometimes I try to watch what I say, because, you know, because I'm older now and I'm more mature and I understand how people truly are, you know, sometimes I just don't feel like hearing people. I just don't feel like all that energy. But I'm gonna just say what I want to say today because I fucking feel like it. Okay. You know, I don't. Okay, so when you come online, or if you're somebody that creates content, if you're an influencer, if you're trying to be an influencer, if you're somebody that likes to be on stage or creates movies, if you're somebody that's an entertainer, if you are somebody that is out there with your personality, a lot of people craft who they are. A lot of people make up characters in spaces that require you know, people to be genuine or real. But a lot of people that you know, you might come across online, especially on platforms, they create characters to pander or to appeal to people. And sometimes that's okay, in my opinion. You know, if somebody's playing a character, but you know that they're playing a character, you know that they're performing. It's dangerous when people. It's dangerous and it's wrong for people to create personas to appeal and pander to people for money, especially if you're doing something like what I do, what a lot of us do. When I shut this camera off, I'm the same person. I didn't make up, you know, who I am. I didn't come up with a whole backstory. I don't create a personality or persona when the camera comes on. This is just who I am. But a lot of people have taken a lot of time and energy to come up with a perfect character to appeal to people, to sell who they are, to sell an idea, to sell a dream, to sell a lie. That when somebody like you comes along and you just naturally just do what the fuck you do because you are the Queen of Wands. Okay? You're beautiful, you're bold, you're fearless, you're very, very attractive. There's something very magical about you here. People pay attention to you in a feminine way, whether you're male or female. And the femininity in people attracts people as opposed to aggressively kind of trying to pull people in. I feel like that's what this man is upset about. You are fucking with his money or his appeal or the way people view him. Your light is exposing the demons inside of this person, or your light is exposing what this person is hiding. You know, if you have something fake and real, next to each other. You know, it may take some time for people to actually figure out that what to tell the difference. I feel like maybe now you are exposing the differences. There was some type of forward movement here that you were achieving, and this person became very obsessed and angry about it. So he and somebody else, there's probably two of them, okay? Because well, you know, all of this is pretty much energy. This King of Wands coming out here with this Eight of Wands talks about a very physical, like a passionate, forceful energy, doing everything that they can to stop you. It's aggressive in nature. It's just aggressive, okay? But this person is obsessed. They're angry. They're jealous about where you're going. And it could impose on their movement. It could be fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? And it could, but that's not your fault. You just have to continue to keep being who you are. That's why these people are speaking poorly about you. They're telling people to work against you, to come against you here. You're gonna find this out. Untold story card in the reverse. What's the Tower? Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Cups. In the reverse. Clarify. Again. With things that are being hidden, being revealed, secrets being revealed here. Seven of Pentacles. Their plans will be revealed publicly. And then they'll be stopped. Chariot in the reverse. Their plans will be revealed. Somebody's going to out them to you, probably. Or a female will. A Queen of Pentacles. Somebody else that they work with or that you work with. An earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. Somebody standing on business. There could be somebody that already knows, maybe, that doesn't like what's happening to you. Could be that. Let's see. Let's use the Divine Lessons deck. I want to know more about this person, this man, okay? The man is the leader. The other person is going along for the ride. It's like they're a sidekick, their wingman or wing woman. Okay, this is their flunky. It's what I just heard. A flunky. Okay. What I'm also hearing about this other person, that the friend of theirs, they do the same thing to their friend too. You know, they'll support their friend as long as their friend doesn't do better than them. You know, people like that. Tell me about this masculine energy here that's holding back the collective, that has been holding back the collective. Tell me about this person who's very jealous, insecure. Leapfrog energy. The restless curse. This energy moves unpredictable, jumping from one person to the next without warning or reason. One moment the tension is theirs, then suddenly it's yours. Moving through strangers, family, well-established bonds, or even law officials, conflict erupts where there was none. Emotions shift without cause, and negativity spreads like an unseen contagion. It carries no loyalty, no logic, only disruption. Raise your frequency to avoid being caught up by this elusive, tricky, and even dangerous energy. If caught in the whirlwind, know that you have the power to determine your outcome in future encounters. It's best not to fight this temporary energy with more conflict. So you know this person, or you've had some type of contact with this person. Whoever this person is could be someone that you had some type of contact with, and all of a sudden maybe you don't talk to this person no more. There was some type of conflict here. This person is the one, okay? And it doesn't, take it as it resonates. Or this could have happened with somebody that you know, but I did say tell me about this person. If this person, if you don't know this person, that's what this person does to people. This person leaps from one person to the next without a warning here, okay? It's their problem. You know, I'm really picking up that somebody becomes maybe, again, very uncomfortable with themselves maybe when they're around certain people. If you have light within you, if you're somebody that's real and genuine, that can really be, for a lot of people, that can be like a turnoff, you know? makes people uncomfortable. But a lot of times, what we're starting to realize now, it's our job to make people uncomfortable. Shit, people been making us uncomfortable for so long, oppressing us. You know what I mean? Oppressing you, oppressing me, oppressing others maybe who are different or who possess different gifts, who might do things better than they do. You feel me? Let's get all right. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Where are we at? 30. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Listen, I can't make it up. Two of Cups, Devil. Again, oops, these two people. You know, I gotta cover that up. We were just ignorant bitch sitting around talking about, let me flag the video. Fuck you. Yeah, these two people. Again, jealous. Their jealousy brought them together is what I heard too. The jealousy keeps them together. Final message. There's somebody that's going to tell what these people have been doing, maybe even expose them on social media. Somebody's going to make it public, okay? Strength in the reverse. Five of Wands in the upright. One more. Knight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Fool in the reverse. Five of Cups. A lot of conflict, a lot of drama here. Somebody's going to be in some type of regret. They're going to be in some type of regret here. Heavily burdened. Their actions. They're going to be in regret here. Holding on to just crying over spilled milk. Being heavily burdened. They're not going to be able to take this either. These people were just afraid. With Strength in the reverse, Five of Wands. That's why they started this conflict here. This Knight of Cups. Yeah. That's why they started this. Whatever, they're, like I said, their actions are going to, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, these people could lose their job, lose out on a major opportunity, or end up going broke for taking this stupid, dumbass risk. Sometimes people have to, sometimes people need to think about who they fucking with before they come for people. I said what I said. Sometimes people need to realize that. Stop coming for people who ain't sent for you. But sometimes it's like that so people can learn their lesson. But I am definitely seeing here that these people will be going into the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. There's going to be some type of opportunity that they're going to miss out on, or a large amount of money. And for these two people with the King and Queen of Pentacles that came out, these are people that really, really like money. There's about to be a hit to their finances, okay? I'm not saying that they're going to be walking around poor, broken on the streets. I mean, it could happen like that. I don't know. But they're going to learn their lesson for fucking with you. All right. I do want to get a couple of these location cards out here. 333 on the clock, and I look down. Hit the like button for me. Share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I would appreciate you. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Yo, this month is going by fast. Like, it's almost over. Take a little bit of time out for yourself. You know what I mean? Take a little bit of time out. Can I get 3 cards, please? We got Georgia. We got Rhode Island. We got India. Okay? And we also have California. All right? That is the end of this 144. When I look down, that's the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back. Deuces.
Savage.